everybody.
Hi.
How you doing out there?
On April 2nd, 2023.
Today's
2024.
2024 is right.
April 2nd, 2024. Wow.
Today, my father would have been 99 years old. He's no longer with us. So happy birthday in heaven, Dad.
Yeah.
And he's buried not too far from here in Beverly Hills, Florida.
Yes.
So we're here at Beverly Hills, Florida. Just a coincidence. We didn't come here because it's my dad's birthday. But I have a lot of memories from here. So we're going to walk a little bit and show you some stuff. But first I went to Wikipedia. Trusty Wikipedia.
Oh, yeah.
And this is what it says. Beverly Hills is an unincorporated community and census-designated place in Citrus County, Florida.
Okay.
That's just boring stuff. The population was 8,445 in the 2010 census.
Okay.
So that's, 14 years ago. So I wonder why they didn't give the update there.
I don't know. We'll have to do that.
Anyway, I want to tell you a little bit about the history because I was here for some of this. Now, I didn't live here. My grandparents lived here. I'm going to show you the house when Rob and I start walking. So Sam Kellner is the name of the guy who started the whole place. And a real quick story. My grandparents moved here from Connecticut, from Milford, Connecticut, in 1960-something.
Okay.
Like the early 60s. And so Beverly Hills was brand new at that time. And so the moving truck took all their furniture to Beverly Hills, California.
Of course.
So they had no furniture. They moved into a little house down here. We're going to show it to you. And this guy, Sam Kellner, actually gave them furniture to use until their furniture arrived.
Wasn't that wonderful? Thank you, Sam.
So according to Wikipedia, Sam Kellner was a Jewish businessman from New York. He made a fortune in the tire business during the 1930s and 1940s, after which he went into construction and real estate development. Around 1960, he purchased 3,500 acres of land in Citrus County, Florida, right here where we are. Within a few years, Kellner began to develop the former cattle land. My grandfather used to take us out to the cattle fields to pick up the cow manure for his garden.
Oh, yeah, that's the best fertilizer ever.
And he sold, Mr. Kellner sold simple single-story homes to retirees from the urban north, especially New York and Detroit. And I happen to know Connecticut was in there too.
Yeah.
And Kellner named his new venture Beverly Hills. Beverly Hills was among the first retirement-oriented planned communities in Central Florida. Like other such developments in South Florida and Tampa, St. Pete, a private company, Kellner's Rolling Oaks Corporation owned most of the non-residential property, including a nearby lumber yard and concrete plant, which I used to walk to when I was a kid.
And this community is not gated, so.
No, it's not gated.
It's a community.
Anyway, I won't read any more of this to you. I just want to show you where we are and take a walk and kind of reminisce with you, okay?
All right, I'm ready.
So all of that said, in the car, because I had to read it from my phone.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Right, let's go for a walk.
Okay.
I'm going to show you stuff. Okay, we're going to take a walk now. We're going to remember things. Now, first of all, I will tell you this. I don't remember what this road is called. 491, I think?
I think so, yeah.
But way down that way.
Is it Lecanto Highway or something, too? Another name
I think
for it?
so, yeah.
Yeah.
But when we would arrive from New York, keep in mind, I'm like 10 years old in this memory right here. 1965. And my father would drive way from down there. Well, we'd come from New York,
Sure.
And so, but we'd come this direction. And the signs along the side of the road, there was not much here. But there were these little signs. Do you remember the Burma Shave signs?
Oh, I do. I do.
So they were like that, where they had this little rhyme. Like each sign was another little piece of the rhyme.
Sure.
So it would say something like, if you're looking for, and then nothing, a good place to go, and keep more, then Beverly Hills is the one we know. Beverly Hills, 3 miles ahead. It would say stuff like that, silly little poems.
Yeah.
So,
and I bet this was a 2-lane road back then.
I bet it was. I don't really remember. But I can tell you this right here. This auto care place was a Shell station, a Shell gasoline station.
Okay.
And this is where my grandfather always brought his car. And he had a Volkswagen.
Right.
He believed in the Volkswagen because he was a German. And another little story. See, there wasn't much here. There was only a couple of blocks of homes. There wasn't much. I think it said on that Wikipedia page that if you go to 1965, I think it said there were 400 homes by 65. And so theirs was one of them.
That makes sense.
And the model home, I don't know, this is the one they looked at and if it's the one that made them want to buy here. But there was a model home not too far from where I grew up on Long Island. Then, of course, my grandfather was there all the time, visiting us. So it's very possible that he and my grandmother went in there, looked at it, and considered it, and whoa.
Yeah, so they had built model homes up in New York State.
Yeah.
And that's how, in the advertising this year.
Right.
So it wasn't just a brochure, it was an actual home.
It was an actual house, yeah. Yep. And this right here, this entrance to Beverly Hills was the first and only entrance at that time. I want to show you something over here.
Okay.
I'm going to cross the street. So you see where those hedges are across the street? I'm going to walk there.
Okay. Where's you walking?
We're not really. We're good.
Okay.
So there used to be a sign here that said, "Welcome to Beverly Hills."
Wasn't it that one, or is it a different sign? It says "Welcome to Beverly Hills."
That's a different one.
Oh, okay.
But right here, what this is, much smaller than this here, but it was a wishing well.
Oh.
And you could stop and you would throw coins in it and make a wish.
Oh, how cute.
Isn't that fun?
What did you wish for?
Who knows? Who knows? I don't know. I wasn't a wisher for much.
We gotta walk.
Oh, okay. Well, we're going this way.
Okay. All right.
So, now, you know, I'm not really... I could be wrong. It could be that the wishing well was over there. I'm not really sure. I feel like it was here, though.
Oh, okay.
I feel like it was here. And over there, which now it looks like it's a rehabilitation place. I'm not sure what it is, but it used to be a motel. And a lot of times people would come to visit my grandmother and grandfather, and rather than staying with them in their house, they would stay here in this hotel, in this little motel.
This person's back.
I know, I see him. I'm out of the way. I want to go across the street here, though. I'll show you something. And that right there, at the end, right there, that used to be a restaurant. I think you and I ate there.
Yeah, we did. This is now called the Path Rescue Mission.
All right, now I don't want to peek over the fence.
Yeah.
But I think that right there, that building right there over the fence, used to be the birthday house.
Oh, okay. What was that? Was it like a clubhouse for the community? And
it was like if you had a birthday, you could use the house.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it must have been a community clubhouse then.
And this one over here might have been the birthday house. It was one of these.
Sidewalk.
Yeah, that's the sidewalk.
This is Beverly Hills Jewish Center, so adopt the highway. So.
Oh, it's changed so much.
Yeah.
So, and I remember as a kid when they built these sidewalks that they were bridges and water was under them.
Oh, nice.
I guess rain drained water.
Bet it was pretty.
Well, you know, when you're a little boy, probably a little girl too, little bodies of water are fun. You stop in them and I don't know, they're just fun.
They are fun. Melbourne Street and Beverly Hills Boulevard is what we're walking on.
Yeah. Now down there was a guy named, I don't know his name, but he was a barber. and he cut hair out of his house.
Nice.
And I guess I had my hair cut there once or twice in the summer. Who knows?
Sure.
Because I would come down for the summer. My parents would leave me and one of my brothers. They would only leave 2 of us at a time. And then I guess they went home and came back and got us a couple weeks. I don't know how long we stayed.
Oh, okay.
But I have some good memories from here. So,
Car's running.
yeah, I see it. I hear it. So we're taking a little walk.
So was all the houses on the side we're walking on, was that the original side, or was there some on the opposite
Both.
where we're at?
Both that the left side there is the north, and this side here was the south.
Okay.
And there was only a few blocks of houses. So we're going to walk down Washington Street, which is the street my grandparents lived on. I'll show you the house, and then we'll make our way back to the car, and then we'll drive. I'll show you the lake I used to walk to. It's all built up now.
Okay.
Lots of
good memories for you.
Yeah. Can I ask you to hold this?
Sure.
The reason is
Okay.
because I'm. Oh no problem.
No. Hello. And this is Washington Street and Beverly Hills Boulevard intersection.
I just feel like I'm breathing so heavy on these videos.
Okay.
If I give myself a little distance, maybe it'll be your
Okay.
breath. You're breathing it, not mine.
But I love the trees. I'm glad when they built the homes here, they kept all the trees and didn't just level it like the, housing situation is today. Because the people will buy land, they'll level everything, and then build houses, and there aren't any trees.
We're literally talking 60 years ago.
Yeah.
60. 60.
So all these trees were here when you were here.
Probably.
Sure, it's beautiful.
Yeah, I can remember. I will walk this all the time. Now, most of Beverly Hills back then was just a big sandy lot.
Yeah.
Acres and acres of nothing but sand.
Oh my.
So my brothers and I, we would walk to the lake. And just go to the lake. We didn't worry about snakes. We didn't worry about alligators. It's weird, huh?
Yeah, but I imagine, your grandparents said, just pay attention to your surroundings.
And Robert, this house right here to your right, the blue one, show it.
Yes.
That used to be the home of Albert Otto Klein.
Oh, okay.
Now, who was Albert Otto Klein?
Yeah.
He was a neighbor.
Okay.
But I remember his initials, A-OK.
A-OK. He's A-OK with me.
That was his initials. Yep. And then I'll show you another one. For those of you
These are
Long Island, it was a very busy, a very popular furniture store back then. And the guy who owned it,
in Long Island?
yeah, in Levittown.
Okay.
And the guy who owned it moved down here, and he lived in one of these houses also.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they're pretty similar.
Yeah.
There's a few different nuances on the construction. Oh, they've got rocks in their front yard.
Yeah.
I don't blame them, because when you have family gatherings, people park on the grass, and that's not a good idea.
Okay. So we would walk down this street all the time, and I'm going to show you where
Ooh, there's a crow.
the street ended, and it was just woods. And if you walk through the woods, you would get to that concrete and lumber yard that we mentioned from Wikipedia.
Oh, okay. Yeah, some houses are in disarray. Oh, look at that beautiful pink bush.
That's Kathy's house.
Isn't that great? Oh, yeah. She's such a nice lady. She's so talented, and she's got the best Christmas houses ever when she decks it out for Christmas.
And Amy camera to the right. That's the house. Not the one directly to your right, the next one.
Okay, it's coming.
That's the one my grandparents had built.
Oh, look how pretty.
Yeah.
Oh, they got a big fence, tall fence back there.
They made it look nice.
Yeah, and I remember you and your son, you brought him down that day and he was up on the roof.
Yeah.
New shingles and everything.
Yeah. Yep. I don't want to stand here too long. I don't want to
Okay.
creep
All
out
right.
by us.
But they did a beautiful thing on the front with the flower beds and everything.
Yeah. So years later, after my grandparents died,
It's beautiful.
my parents lived there.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where my mother lived until she died in 2012.
Yeah. So central air is very nice.
And my parents used to have on the front lawn this stand, and they put this reflective ball, you know those big mirror balls?
Yeah, you would buy those for them.
And somebody would always steal it.
Yeah.
Yeah, always.
It's such a shame. And then you'd have to go out and you'd buy another one, bring it down.
Yep.
In fact, they didn't have them in Ocala. We had to drive all the way up to Gainesville for them until they started having them in Ocala. I remember that.
Stop people from stealing them.
Yeah. Vandals all over. Such a shame.
But going back to the mid-'60s, it was a way different place than it is now.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't look all that different right here in this section.
No,
to be
this
honest.
road is probably the same. The same with, look at that white bird crossing the street. Look at the ibis on the other side.
There's a bunch of them.
Woo, they're flying. Aren't they something? Gosh. I hear a car behind us.
Yeah, let me get out of the way.
So this is the road you and your brothers would walk when you would come visit
Yeah.
your grandparents?
All the time. And I'm going to show you where the woods started.
Okay.
But first, look at these birds here.
I do. They're just really something.
And like
Ibis.
like Wikipedia said, it was the first retirement community, I guess.
Uh-huh.
But like you said, it wasn't gated.
No.
And there was no homeowners association.
Mm-mm. Which is a good thing. Because this is this is,
Right?
property.
You bought a house, that was your house.
Hello, how are you?
Hello, folks.
That they mulched up their lawn so they
goes
wouldn't have to
fast.
do it.
Look, that's the girl that passed us.
Oh yeah. Well, she's got a good stride to her.
I'm trying.
Yeah.
I'm trying to keep a good stride going.
Yeah.
Where she's walking right now, that girl,
Uh-huh.
that was the woods.
Oh, okay. So this is where the houses ended, right here.
This was the last. That road wasn't there.
Uh-huh.
It's called Rose Avenue. That was not there.
Rose Avenue and Washington Street.
So here's the story from back then.
Okay.
There was the woods
Uh-huh.
that started right there,
Uh-huh.
where that road is.
Mm-hmm.
And my brother and I found a dead dragonfly.
Oh my.
And we put it in a jar with
Uh-huh.
alcohol
Oh, okay.
because we thought that would preserve it. And we buried it for 1,000,000 years.
Where did you bury it?
Right? Can you show my finger? Right there.
There it is.
Right there.
I see
That's
it.
where we buried it.
Okay.
I'm telling you, right at the end of the road.
Well, should we dig it up?
Yeah, let's dig it up. Oh, look at those cool bikes. Hello.
Nice.
Yeah, so we buried it in a jar with alcohol
Uh-huh.
with the intent of it being found in 1,000,000 years.
Oh, okay.
Of course, probably got squished by now.
So you actually thought you were going to live for 1,000,000 years.
No, we didn't think we would live for 1,000,000.
Oh, okay.
But we thought the dragonfly would be around
Uh-huh.
for 1,000,000. Because 1,000,000, that's the number you always go for.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever
That's
you're
correct.
doing, you go for the 1,000,000.
Yeah.
You want money, go for 1,000,000.
So this is all woods.
Right where we're walking,
Yeah. This was
No.
this was the street, but the woods is over here.
right,
Okay. Where
right.
that banana plant is and those palm trees, it's all woods.
That was woods.
Was woods. Yeah.
But if you walk through those woods, you didn't have to get too far before you were at the concrete plant.
Okay.
So it didn't completely end here, it's just,
Well, we'll have to take a stroll or a drive over to the concrete plant.
which is no longer there. Now it's a grocery store.
Yeah. Well, it's nice going down memory lane with you.
Yeah.
So this is the end of the Beverly Hills community right here, because that was all
This
woods.
was the end, yep. Yep.
Yeah.
And I want to show you something pretty cool.
Okay.
You see that field across the street?
Yes.
That, believe it or not, was a golf course.
Oh, nice.
Here, let's walk over there.
Okay.
So now we're back on Melbourne.
Wow, and they even planted pine trees
Either they planted them or they just grew naturally, you know?
because of the golf course
Yeah, so that was a
being
golf
in
course.
here.
Now, you wouldn't think of it as an 18-hole golf course like you have now,
Uh-huh.
but it was a golf course,
It's probably 9 holes then.
I guess. And my brothers and I would come here and play golf.
Nice.
I don't think we knew how, but we did. We just had fun.
Nice. And here you got the big trees, remnant of the era.
Yeah, and those trees wouldn't have been here at all. There was nothing here. It was just a big, beautiful field with holes in it.
Yeah.
And flags.
I wonder if there's still a flag here somewhere.
I doubt it. We're talking 60
Yeah.
years.
Yeah. Well, I can understand it, sure. With the size of those pine trees, they're very small.
And that motel I showed you before, that's not a motel anymore, had a swimming pool. And it was the community swimming pool. So anybody could swim in it, not just guests of the motel.
Uh-huh.
And that's where I spent a lot of my days. I go down there. Now if you aim the camera to the right, on the other side of these houses is the back of my grandparents' house. So we would cut through here,
Okay.
cut through the yard.
Where's the back?
Well, it's one of these houses. I'm not sure where.
Okay. We have to look for that tall fence. Let's
I'm not
go
sure
on
which
that
one it
side.
is. But we're close to it. I know we are. So. Yeah, that could be it. I'm not sure. But we used to cut through. And I'm guessing, see right here where this, it's got a parking lot in front of this house?
Uh-huh.
I think that might have been the barber. I'm not sure.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense because, you know, back then you didn't have enough money to go have a separate building. Some people didn't for a barber shop or a
Right.
beauty salon.
And he had a granddaughter. Her name was April.
Mm-hmm.
And April was the only other person our age when we would come down here. So
Oh,
my
okay.
brothers and I would hang out with April.
Well, that's nice.
And we go to the swimming pool over here,
Uh-huh.
which I don't think it's there anymore. I don't know. It
Oh,
might
well,
be.
we'll look by the fence. Wow. Oh, yeah, that part is really nice. So that must have been, you know, like a green or something over
The whole
there.
thing,
Yeah,
that whole stretch. Oh, here comes a car.
was the golf
But
course.
that whole stretch was a golf course. Not a big sprawling golf course like you have today.
Yeah. Well, that's all you needed was 9 holes back then, because if you wanted to play 18, you'd start over and you'd do it again.
I guess so, yeah.
That's the way it was. I grew up in Wisconsin. Some golf courses didn't have 18 holes. They had 9 holes. And you just start over and play again. It was no big deal. It's just something you did.
Yeah.
You made your fun. You know, you made it into what your day, into what you wanted it to be.
Right. So that white fence here in the front of you, that should be where the swimming pool was, but it looks like it's not there anymore.
It looks like they have a basketball hoop
Yeah,
over there.
yeah.
Well, we'll peek over it and see what it looks like. Or maybe there's an entrance, a gate.
Yeah, or
that
maybe I'm
we
wrong.
can see through it.
Maybe it's a little further down.
Looks like those are apartments.
Yeah. Yeah, so then maybe they built another building. We'll see. But it was somewhere around here.
Mm-hmm.
No, there's no pool in there.
Okay. Well, we'll peek over the fence. Oh yeah, it's a parking lot.
Yeah.
I see it.
Oh yeah, there's the pool. The pool's still there, but it's all unusable.
Okay, I'll give it to you so you can show it.
Yeah, see the
'Cause
pool.
I can't see it. I'm too short.
Yeah, the pool is over there. That's the pool. Wow, how small. I remember it feeling bigger than that.
When you're little,
Yeah.
when you're a little child,
Yeah.
everything feels big.
Wow. Let me see if you can see it somehow.
Yeah, these fences are.
They're just, they're walls, they're not fences.
Yeah.
Can you see through there?
Oh, I can now. There's one little.
Yeah. See that over there?
Oh yeah,
That
I
concrete barrier?
do. Yeah, I do.
That looks like it's a garden now.
Yeah, it does.
But that was the swimming pool.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a volleyball net there.
Hard to believe.
Yeah.
But that was it. Yeah, that was the swimming pool.
Well, these privacy fences nowadays are all plastic.
They're so, I don't know what I want to say, Berlin Wall-ish.
Yeah, there's no air. I mean, you can't get any air going through it or anything because there's no gaps.
Such a way to separate whatever's behind it
Yeah.
from the rest of the world. All right, so we just walked around one big long block down South Washington Street
Uh-huh.
and then South Melbourne Street.
Uh-huh.
So now we're going to head to the car.
Somebody decked out their lawn and stuff, but
Yeah.
they're not taking care of it.
So if I pointed to the wrong house and said it was the barber, it's probably not. I'm sure I was wrong. It feels like I know. Well, no, it didn't have a parking lot. I don't think. No, it just had a driveway. No, everybody just knew that's where to go for your haircut.
And where's the fire department here?
Oh, hold on.
Because you said your grandfather was one of the founders of the fire department.
He was.
So where would that be?
All right, that's a great question. I'm gonna say
And you had a picture of him with
I did.
the other fire guys,
Right.
firefighters.
I'm gonna say it was on the road we're walking on,
Uh-huh.
but the building might be gone. It was just a little building.
Uh-huh.
Or
But it had a fire truck, right?
it had a fire truck.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure where it was. It might even be that building right there that says church. It might have been that building. The one right on the corner.
Oh, okay. Living Waters Ministries.
Yeah, that
one
might have
right
been
there.
That might have been the firehouse.
You think there will be a plaque over there?
Could be. I don't know. Watch your car.
Okay. No, he wants us to cross. Thank you.
Okay, thanks. So yeah, I don't see a plaque anywhere acknowledging that it was the fire department.
Yeah.
But yeah, it might have been that building, but I can't swear to it. But I'm pretty sure it was on this road.
Uh-huh. Yeah, because this would be the main street.
Yep.
This would be the main road.
Yep.
That's pretty interesting. Your grandfather, John Lomberg, right? That was his name.
Yeah, yeah.
So if anybody looks up John Lomberg, Fire Department Beverly Hills, you should find it online.
You might be able to.
Yeah.
Yep.
Lomberg. And what was the name of the fire department?
Beverly Hills Fire Department.
Okay.
I think
All
Beverly
right.
Hills Volunteer Fire Department.
We gotta cross before this car comes. Yeah, so John Lomberg, Beverly Hills Volunteer Fire Department.
Right. All right, now we're gonna get back to the car. It's gonna be a little bit easier on me.
Okay.
I need to walk anyway, but
Okay.
this thrift store right here,
Yeah.
after my mom died,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of her belongings that nobody wanted, we donated to the thrift store.
Yeah.
so they could raise money for whatever they do.
They're Living Water Ministries.
Oh, is that what it's for?
Living Water Ministries Church in
I see it.
Fifth
Yeah, okay.
And you said this, when we started our walk here, this is the other, it used to be the Shell station.
This was the Shell station, yeah.
Uh-huh. Well, it looks like it's still thriving as an auto care place.
Looks like it, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yep, there's a tow truck.
Hope they're not here for my car.
Probably not. We're in a public parking lot.
Back in the air conditioning.
Yeah, it feels good.
All right, so I know, I hope I'm not boring everybody. I'm basically remembering stuff from 60 years ago.
Yeah, how far is Beverly Hills, Florida from Ocala, Florida?
Wow.
How far would it be? Like 20 miles?
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, so if you're moving to Ocala, Florida, or Marion County, Florida, because this is Citrus County, right?
Right.
You're only like about 20 miles from Ocala. And this is a wonderful drive because you would take 491, the main street here, to Crystal River if you wanted to, or Hernando, or wherever else you want to explore. So this is, really close to Ocala, so it's a nice area.
So, and you just reminded me of something. Back when my grandparents first moved here, the two cities they would go to most of the time were Crystal River and Ocala.
Yeah.
And Inverness. There was a town. There's still a town called Inverness. So my grandfather had a bank that he did business with in Ocala, and that's now the it's that blue building,
it's
tourist or something?
the Tourist and Information Center for Marion County.
Yeah, that was his bank. And then he also had a bank in Inverness. He must have had money. I don't know. I don't know, but he had banks. He had like 2 or 3 banks he went to.
Yeah, because Beverly Hills, they didn't have banks here back then, or shopping plazas, or anything like that in the 60s.
Yeah, I don't think there was any groceries here.
Yeah. So
now there's a Walmart down the road. There's all kinds of businesses here now.
Yeah.
But back then it was nothing.
A lot of medical centers here too, so you don't have to be, thinking you're out in the boonies and the sticks, because you're not. This is a thriving metropolis here.
And there is something to be mentioned about what Robin said. If you're thinking about moving here, you might want to look into the different taxing situations between Marion County and Citrus County, and you might even consider Lake County, or like if you're going to move to the villages.
Yeah, that's part of it is in Lake County.
Yeah, so some of the county
in Sumter County, part of it is in. So
yeah, I think I've always heard that the taxes were better in Citrus County than in Marion County, but I don't really know that. But it seems to me that's what I've heard.
But that's what we've heard. Yeah.
All right, we're going to go on a road trip now in the car. I'm going to show you the rest of what I remember. And we're going to get out, too. We're going to get out at least one time.
Sure.
Okay, so turn this around. And we'll set it so that you can't accidentally tilt it.
Yeah.
There we go. And now it should be perfect.
Okay.
And we're rolling.
All right, okay.
We're rolling, Cecil.
So I'll roll
Cecil
down my
beat the
window.
mill?
Yep. This is 491.
I think so.
So this is like the main hub. 491 will take you all the way to Ocala, and then it'll take you in the direction of Crystal River and Inverness and Hernando and wherever else you want to go.
All right, now let's show you whatever I can remember.
Okay.
Just going to show you. And P.S., if you're watching to see some of the nicer neighborhoods, there are some nice, really nice neighborhoods in this community.
Yeah.
In Beverly Hills. And there's evidence right there that they're not all old.
Sure.
There's a young girl.
Yep, there she is.
It's not just a retirement community anymore.
No. A lot of families. We've seen school buses here. Citrus Hills, we've seen the elementary school being built here, and high schools and middle schools, so it's a thriving community.
I mentioned before, where I said that wishing well was, that was the only entrance at that time. Now there's tons of entrances. I don't know how many entrances there are.
Okay. We're on Lemon Street.
Lemon Street.
And 491 is also West Lecanto Highway, so.
Now check it out. I don't know if you can see the hill. That's why it was called Beverly Hills, because it's so hilly.
Oh yeah, I see that.
So okay, so I'm gonna go down Melbourne. This is this is South Melbourne.
Not going up that hill.
Well, we're gonna go down the one parallel to it.
Okay, all right.
Now this is the road that I think the fire department was on. Let's see if I can see the building that it might have been. They might have torn it down.
Yeah, they could have. So it was probably a very old building.
Well, I feel like it was on the right side.
Okay.
Over here.
All right. And this is the older section, so.
Yeah, this is so okay, so if any of these buildings was the fire department, it's probably the building that's the church.
Okay.
Because check out the garages. Yes. You see those?
Oh,
those large garages?
Oh, yeah. Those are the bays for the fire trucks.
That would have been where the fire trucks were.
Yeah.
Yep, absolutely.
Nice.
Yep.
That's great.
And that's it.
I didn't see a plaque. I was looking.
And you want to know something? In 1965, my grandmother was 65 years old.
Oh, my.
So she was younger than we are now.
Yeah.
I think my grandfather was about 4 years older, so he might have been the same age we are now.
Oh, okay.
All right, so now we're going down Beverly Hills Boulevard. This right here is, we're crossing Washington Street. That's where we walked.
Yeah.
And a couple more blocks is all there was. And then it became a big sandy expanse. And why would we walk down here? Because there was a lake. A very small lake, and I'm going to take you to the lake.
And this hill doesn't look as hilly as the one that we were looking at.
No, it sure doesn't.
Yeah. So that other one that we were looking at
a little bit steeper.
was a steeper hill.
Yeah, none of these houses were here back in '65.
Yeah, and a lot of families. I mean, we just passed some playground equipment for children and things like that. So, yeah, all depends where you want to call home, where you want to live. And this is probably going in toward the newer section.
Keep that up just so I get the wind off of
all right.
the microphones.
Okay.
When my grandmother was still alive, Robin and I would come here sometimes just to, to visit, whatever. And we would come down here back then and feed the ducks. So I'm hoping that there's ducks down here still.
Yeah, and they called you the king of the ducks.
I was the king of the ducks.
Because the ducks would see you and they'd remember you from the last time with food.
Right.
Oh, there's a dog pooping. Yep. He had a mural of dolphins on the side of his garage.
Right, now we're almost up to the lake.
See that? They're doing roofing work and everything. Yeah. Dead palm tree. No, that's getting rejuvenated.
So as far as the religious institutions, there were churches and synagogues here. So it was Christian and Jewish. I don't remember any other religions here. But the reason that's important is because this is a Christian church right here, which was not here back then. But there was a Jewish synagogue right on the other side of this circle. And if you remember the man who started the whole thing, Kellner, remember he was a Jewish businessman. And
that road was adopted by the Jewish community that we were walking on.
Right.
Sure. No, there's
Now, I'm going to show you something. If you can look down that road right there.
Okay.
This is where it says the Glen.
Yes.
So, my grandfather used to take us walking down there. Okay.
Can we go there? Or just drive a little bit?
I've never driven down there. We can,
okay, well, sure.
But we used to walk down there, climb the fence, and guess what? We would pick up cow manure.
There's a girl waiting across the street.
I see her.
Okay.
Hello.
It says, welcome to Central Ridge
Thank you.
Community Park, Beverly Hills Horseshoe Club.
Yeah, I'm assuming we can drive down here.
Oh, yeah, it looks like you can. I mean, it does. See the way the...
So now this doesn't look all that different than 60 years ago. This looks pretty much the same,
Nice.
believe it or not.
It's a horseshoe club over there.
Yeah. And I think that might have been there, believe it or not.
Uh-huh.
Because people would come down here to the lake.
Well, back then, clubs were really big. In the 50s and 60s, even toward the early 70s, you had the
Yeah.
Shriners and the Elks and the Moose and all that. Now they're sort of fizzling out.
Yeah.
The young kids don't have
All right,
time
I'm
for
just
that.
going to park here. We'll get out and I'll
Okay.
show you. Wow, it doesn't look all that different, Robin.
Look at those trees. I don't see. Oh, I see the lake now.
I guarantee you there's
There
snakes
it
in
is.
there.
Oh, well, sure. I would think. Must be alligators, too.
All right, so we're going to walk over there.
Oh, and then we can walk down there, too. I'll
Yeah.
give you this.
Yes.
That way you have it handy. Ready to go.
Yeah. Thank you for indulging me in this memory trip. Yeah, this, I'll be honest with you, this doesn't look really all that different. 60 years, Robin.
Yeah, there are tennis courts over there.
Yeah, no, they weren't there. They weren't there. There was really nothing here, but
Like a walking path. Oh yeah, there's like a sign or something over there.
all right, well, let's be careful and walk over to the
There
water.
must be a shuffleboard court around here somewhere. Oh yeah, that's for the doggy poop right there.
Yep.
So you can walk your pets.
I don't see any ducks.
Well, not yet. Let's see what happens when we get there.
So here's my memory from this place. There was a little dock, and there was always a little john boat tied up to it. And my brother and I would get in the john boat, and you can see it's a very small pond,
Sure.
so we couldn't go very far. But nobody ever yelled at us or told us to get out of that boat or anything.
Oh, it's probably there for the kids. Whoever wanted to use it, I'm guessing, right? There's ibis over there. Look at the cypress.
Yeah. Yeah, wow. I'm stepping back in time right now.
There's a notice over there, so it probably tells you about that.
Let's see what it says. Let's see what it says. Yeah. Wow.
Some house or something. But it's pretty. Look how pretty it is.
Oh, I think it's a warning about alligators.
Okay. Yes, we are in Florida. Let's see what it says.
Notice, alligators are common in this area. They should not be approached, frightened, or fed. Please give them the respect they deserve. Yeah.
Keep your distance. And it is mating season right now.
Is it?
March through May, I think they said. May or June for alligators.
Look at
Look
the...
at the ibis in the tree, Larry. They look like ornaments.
Oh, yeah.
They look like trinkets.
Oh, look at them. They're smart. They're staying away from the alligator.
Yeah.
Oh, we're scaring them.
Oh, well, I'll stay here. Somebody's making it.
There's a hawk or something up there. But check out that lake. Pond, whatever you want to call it. Wow. I see a turtle.
Nice. Yeah, look at all these things.
A lot of cypress news.
Aren't they something? Yeah, there's alligator mating season. And we'll be nesting.
So can I tell you something?
Sure.
Another memory.
Sure.
So I'm gonna walk over there where I'm aiming the camera in that direction, because that used to be like a straight to another little pond,
Oh, okay.
and then over here there's something swimming toward us.
Ooh,
I see it.
okay. Maybe it's alligator.
I know.
That'll be interesting.
Yes.
Well, all the ibis are over there.
Yes. And we're here.
Yeah.
But anyway, so see that wall way over there? Like
Uh-huh.
there's a wall right there. That wasn't there. That was just a wooded area. And we would take the boat into that wooded area because it was flooded. It always had water in it. So basically, you were paddling a boat, a John boat, through through the woods.
Oh,
Do you see
gosh.
something coming toward us?
I have to look.
You better look. It's getting closer.
Okay. Let me see.
I don't know if it's a turtle.
Where is it?
Right in front of us. It's getting closer.
Right in front.
It's about 20 feet out.
Oh, I see a turtle head right
There's
there.
one. Yep.
I see the turtle head.
That's what I'm hoping it is.
Okay.
But there's something
Oh,
else.
and there's another turtle head that just popped up. There's two of them.
There's something else causing a wake.
Okay. Well, good. We'll stay here until we see what it is.
Oh, I see some more turtles right there, I think. I don't see any alligator, but you see all the movement in the water?
I do. I see there's another turtle right there.
People must feed them because they're coming toward us for a reason.
Yeah, yeah. So people must ignore the sign and to see there's the turtles. All the
Yeah,
turtles.
yeah, they're all coming toward us.
Yeah. Look at the ibis. They're just enjoying their day.
Yeah, now if I was an alligator, that would be lunch right there.
Yeah.
But-
One thing, alligators eat when they're hungry, then they're done. They're not snackers like humans. Gotta have a
No
snack
chips.
all the time. That's
Well, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work to eat. They got to do a lot of work.
Yeah.
So somewhere right about here, there was a little dock, right around here,
Oh.
and it didn't go out very far. And I hope nobody is offended by what I'm about to say, but I have a little story that
Okay.
I love telling. There was a black man, and he used to come out to that dock and feed the fish, and the fish all came out to see him.
Oh, isn't that nice?
And as kids, we tried to do the same thing, and they just didn't come to us. And I'm telling you, I don't know if it's true, but my grandfather told us it's because the fish recognized the man because he's a black man. They don't recognize you because you don't look like him.
Oh,
Whoa!
look at that guy.
See that?
Yeah,
Did you hear it?
I did. I heard it.
Look at all those turtle heads popping up.
Yeah, look at them, and they're big too.
All right, I want to walk. Be careful, don't trip on the
Okay.
cypress knees.
Oh.
I want to walk over to what used to be the strait, the connection. Used to be a connection between the two lakes, the two ponds.
Yeah, you gotta watch the cypress knees because sometimes they're not even real tall. They're like right there,
Right.
like right down there.
Yeah, you'll trip on them.
Yeah.
So let's see if that other lake is still there. I'll wait for you.
Have to hit the thing, and sometimes it doesn't cooperate. There.
Honestly, this doesn't look all that different than it did 60 years ago.
Oh my. What was that? Pump house or something?
I believe that was there back then, yeah.
Gosh.
I think that little building was there. And yes, I think it was some kind of a pump.
Oh, let's peek inside.
Looks like a jail.
It does.
It's
It does.
like a little jail cell.
There's the alligator in here.
Oh, man. Well, you know teenagers and stuff must come here.
Wow, look at that piece of equipment.
Oh, wow. Isn't that C-3PO or whatever?
Yeah, R2-D2.
R2-D2?
Yeah.
There's a hole in the roof.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Wow, the pumping equipment is still there. Oh no, Robin is in jail. Oh no. Come on.
Wow.
All right, let's see what's over here.
You want to go in jail too?
No. No. But this,
Walking area.
and this sidewalk was here back then. Yep, I remember this very clearly.
Oh, wow. Looks like it's going down toward the water.
Right. So this is where the two bodies of water connected.
Oh.
Right here. So there's the one we were just at.
Okay.
And then this would always be filled with water. And I am telling you, we used to take it doesn't look like you can, but we used to take the boat through it. They must have. Now, all this in here on this side
Yeah.
used to be another lake.
Oh my.
Now, for all I know, there might be a swamp in there. Let me see. Let's see what's over here. Oh, there's a trail. See the trail?
Yeah, I do. I see the trail to the right.
Oh, both ways.
Yeah, which way do you want to go?
No, neither way.
Oh.
I don't want to go either way.
Okay.
Nope. I just want to revisit this.
This probably goes around the other side of the lake.
I'm sure it does, yeah. Yeah. All right.
That's a blast from the past.
This doesn't look all that different, except this, instead of being grown over with weeds, it had water in it.
Oh gosh. Ooh, butterfly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that must be all swampy too.
Well, see, you can see where it goes down,
Yeah.
where it used to be a lake.
You want to walk over there?
I'm going to try my luck here. Make sure I don't step on a snake.
Yeah.
But you see where it dips down? See where it goes down, where you could see it used to be a lake?
Wow. A lot of lakes in our area dried up. And then they refurbished themselves.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that's not marshy, swampy in there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I bet you're right. Birds flying over there.
And trees these trees easily could be the same trees that were here back then.
Sure, they look like they're climbing trees too. I think.
Somewhere I have a photograph of my grandfather sitting on a statue of a deer,
Oh.
which
in
was,
the park?
yeah, right here, right in that corner right there.
Oh.
They had these statues of deer,
Oh.
2 or 3 of them, and somebody took a picture of him sitting on one of them.
Oh, there's a bubbler. Or maybe that's part of the statuary left over. We got all these trails back here.
Yeah,
We should come back here and take our walks back here.
yeah. Right now I'm worn out though.
But I mean, I said we should come back, not today. It must have been something.
Yeah. Looks like a bird bath or something.
Pretty down that area.
Yeah.
Yeah, this will be one of our walks or our bicycling. This should be good.
Well, little by little, I'm getting better in shape, right?
Yeah, we both are. But no, this is a good place to walk. That way we're not, hanging out by the traffic.
Anyway, so that's the pond I wanted to show you.
See, this is for doggies.
Yep.
Animals must be on a leash at all times.
Yep.
This is really nice.
So what I'd like to do now is just kind of explore to show you some of the newer neighborhoods in Beverly Hills, and
Okay.
it's really big. I'm not going to be able to show you everything, but just give you an idea.
Those must be restrooms over there.
Looks like it, yeah.
And this is nice.
All right, so turn around and we'll do part 3. All right. All right, do I look more worn out than I did last time?
No, you look good.
Well, anyway, it was very cool to see the pond,
Yeah.
the lake.
Very
And
nice.
It's a memory for 60 years ago. No ducks. I wonder where the ducks went.
Yeah, they're probably lunch with the alligators.
Yeah.
They can't fly like the ibis can.
No?
No, ducks fly, but not as quick as the ibis goes.
But anyway,
Maybe they're on the other side of the pond.
all right, part 3 coming up now. We're going to look at some of the... We're going to stay in the car for this one, though.
Okay.
Look at some of the new homes. Okay?
Yeah.
Deal? Here we go. All right, part 3. Now this part, I don't even know where I'm going.
Okay.
I'm just going to drive, see if we can find some of the newer homes, some of the newer amenities.
Yeah. That still is the old section that we were in and everything, and the original section. I shouldn't say old, I should say original.
Yeah, and even years later, the building really didn't go much past the pond, and now it goes way past the pond. So it's pretty interesting to me that after all these years, this part right here still looks the same.
Yeah. Well, they preserved it. They preserved the trees and the family experience. They made the trails, the dirt trails and the asphalt trails, so you can have a nice walk, leisurely walk. And there was no sign that said no motorized vehicles on this road will be pulled in. So we don't have to worry about breaking the rules here. That this is a road.
All right, so let's just look around and see what they got here. Get this out of the way. So another reflection.
Okay.
All right. I'm in the middle of nowhere and there's still traffic.
Yeah.
Still gotta wait for traffic.
We have to go right.
Yeah.
It's one way.
Yeah, it's a big loop.
Oh, we must live down there. That's probably where the new homes are, some of them.
I think so, yeah, down where we used to get the cow manure.
Yeah.
All right, so let's just drive and see what we find.
Craftsman's Guild Incorporated.
What does this sign say? Oh, this sign says Lake Beverly Drive.
Uh-huh.
Ooh, that's something new. This
and
was never
Civic
here.
Circle, it says.
All right. See, this is not here. This is all new to me.
Yeah, tennis courts over there.
It might not be new, but it's new to me.
It's newer than the original section that we walked through. See, the houses are
Very pretty.
different.
It's very pretty.
55 plus community, it says on that side of the street.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and that's Parkside Village.
Okay.
So we could drive through there.
Yeah, let's go see what that looks like.
There's a fountain over here.
Private roadway, no soliciting.
Okay. Well, we're not soliciting. We're tourists.
We're doing.
Parkside Village, deed restricted community.
So this is all part of Beverly Hills.
Yeah. How do we want to know where we live if we don't explore? Boy, it's so pretty. I'm so glad they kept all these trees when they built those houses.
Yeah.
Look at those
This
homes.
is a pretty community, yeah.
It's beautiful. One way, right turn only.
Yeah.
Yield to traffic and circle. Oh, there's an outlook and overlook. Isn't that something?
Yeah.
No swimming or wading in retention
It
ponds.
doesn't look like any water in it.
But it's a retention pond.
I see that.
I bet it really fills up when it pours.
Yeah.
Look at these homes. Aren't they beautiful?
Nice.
Very nice. It's like a duplex over there. Yeah, look at these homes. So nice.
Very nice.
Yeah. One way. Well, he's got a fancy car. It's got a sheet on it. Nice. Nice.
And even though these are new to me, they don't really look super new.
No, no.
Because if they were, these trees would be this big.
Yeah. That's that retention pond area. It's real pretty. It's even got a bench on there that you can sit on.
Yeah.
A person. Sure. We're not
Okay.
soliciting.
All right, so that was this is a 55 plus community. This little area.
This, it said. And those houses these houses have a name because they're attached. And they're called something, and I can't remember. They're not a duplex, but they have a name for them. Let's see. Which way are we going?
I'm
Left.
gonna turn left. Yeah.
Okay.
See that piece of water right there? That's part of the same pond.
Oh, okay. Nice. I love the fountains.
That's part of the same pond that I used to go paddling in with my brothers.
And that looks like a main road we're going to go
Yeah,
to.
that's the main back road, which never was there back in those days. There was nothing there. Okay.
No, I'm just videoing. You drive.
I just show that. That's the other end of the lake. See what we're driving on right now? I think what we're driving on is that wall I pointed to, or maybe not.
Oh, okay. Oh.
No, maybe not. Maybe not.
Look at all those cypress knees down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, because look, it stretches way back there.
Yeah.
We could bring a boat here.
Yeah.
That would be nice. Yeah, look at this, see? It's called Lakeside Village, right, the direction we're going.
Yeah. Now, I don't remember the name of this road, but this
That
is...
home has solar panels on the roof.
This is the main road. Windows.
Yeah.
But
Look at those homes, Lakeside Village.
I'm going to pull back in. If I remember right, there was a library back here somewhere. Well, they must have a school. There's a school crossing.
Yeah. So this is, it's all families. It's not, stop here for pedestrians. It's all families. It's not just, each section is different. So if anybody's looking to move here, you have to check out the different sections and see if they're 55 plus or if they're just for anybody with families. Boy, is this nice. Yep.
Let's see. One of these roads used to have a library on it, but not 60 years ago. I'm talking like
that. Swimming pools in their yards.
I'm talking like when my mother was still alive, the early 2000s.
High Ridge Village, a deed restricted community. So
I don't know where I am. Well, these are obviously new.
yeah, look at a 2-story house. Look at that. Got all these plastic fences. There's no air that gets in. You know, I'm an open person. Look at that. Yeah, now these are really brand new. Oh, look at down there. You can see how hilly it is down there. That's a pretty place.
Yeah, that's
solar panels on the roofs.
Beverly Hills.
Yeah. Look at that view right there with all those trees, the tops of the trees.
Yeah, that's pretty, isn't it? Look at those houses to your right. Look at those.
Oh my gosh. Look at that. Isn't that something? Gosh.
Wow.
Isn't that nothing? Elect Dr. Scott Hebert for Superintendent of Schools, it says. So this is for, look at all those trees, the tree lines over there. This is great. This is a section I would want to live in. I would want to live in the new section, or the newer section.
Yeah. You know why? Because the wiring in the houses is new.
Yeah. Yeah.
All those old houses have old wiring in them.
Sure. Sure. Look at this. Oh, it looks like woods down there. Oh, there's a motorcycle, Harley Davidson. Somebody lives there that's young. Yeah, I wonder how we can get back there in those woods. Wonder if that's the water.
That might be. Yeah, that might be the same trail
where the fountain
before,
was. Yeah. Well, we'll have to definitely come back and walk those trails and explore. Wow, look at this house that's coming up, this yellow one.
Oh, jeez.
Isn't that amazing?
Nice.
Wow. Look at that. Yeah, I see. It's nothing but woods down there. We'll get a front view. Yeah, I love this 2-story house. Well, that must be the thing now, is those plastic fences. Ooh, look at that. I wonder what that is with all those cars parked over there. Must be a business or something? What do you guess?
That's the library.
Oh, that's the library.
Yeah, there's the library. I knew there was a library down here somewhere.
That's the library.
Nice.
Roosevelt Boulevard in Burroughs Path.
Yeah, Roosevelt. Okay. I sort of know where I am.
Okay. That's all right. We got enough gas in the car. We can just drive. We don't have to worry about looking for a station right now.
Anyway, we're almost done with the video, I would say, and with the little tour. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and thank you for indulging me in my old memories.
No, this is very nice. And now we're going into the not so new section.
Right, we're heading back toward the original section.
Yeah.
I think.
So this is nice.
Pretty sure that's where we're heading.
Roosevelt Boulevard. Oh, yeah, look, isn't that a pretty house with the stonework on the side? Look at all those solar panels, very modern. Very modern. Boys and girls Girls Club of Citrus County, Central Ridge High. So this is for all people.
Beverly Hills Community Park. Oh, wow. That's something I didn't know about.
Nice. Look at that. It's got tennis courts. Might be pickleball too, because that's all the rage now. All the rage. Lucille Street. Nice. Look at there. There's a boat. They have a boat. It's another pump house or something. Columbus Street. And the street signs, DeSoto Street, famous people. Washington Street,
Yeah.
you know, DeSoto Street, Davis Street, you know, they're famous people. Presidents and statesmen, General Lee. So that's pretty cool too to think about. Lincoln Avenue, because there's that other road we go down and they're all states. Each road is a state. Fillmore Street. This is cool. Very nice. Tyler Street. Your folks and your grandparents lived on Washington Street. Harrison Street.
Nervous about this bicycle girl here.
Yeah, she's electric bike.
We're pretty close to
Ooh.
Washington again.
Nice. One day we took a drive and even went to the post office here. So there's a post office in Beverly Hills. And you've got all the amenities here. A lot of churches, schools. And that's important when you're moving to a community.
Okay, now this is Washington Street.
Okay.
So we're going back on the same street that we walked on earlier.
Okay.
Where my grandparents lived, where my parents lived, and where I used to come as a little kid.
Yeah, and this is the original section.
Right there, mowing lawns.
Yeah.
Raise a little extra money for themselves.
Sure. I mean, why not? You don't need a fancy trailer to mow a lawn. You got a nice car. Honda Accord.
That's tough. They have to walk door to door, but they're doing it. They're making a difference for themselves.
Oh, sure. And they're probably doing pretty well because their car is pretty new.
All right, so one more drive past the old house. We got to get across the road first.
Okay.
But
Past the stop sign?
yeah,
Oh,
because right now where we're driving right now is what used to be the woods,
Oh, okay.
where we buried
the dragonfly.
dragonfly.
Well, we could come here in the middle of the night and try to
And dig it up?
if you want to. We'd have to have a pitch, one of those axes and things.
Yeah,
There's a fella, he's mowing his grass.
yeah.
It's good therapy. I used to like mowing my grass. Until it got too tall, then he'd mow it for me.
So now we're entering Washington Street. This is where Washington ended or started, however you want to look at it. That's the entire length of it, from here to the end of it.
And this is the original section.
This is the very original section, yes.
Yeah.
So let's see. Not this house. Not this house.
It's got the fancy stuff.
I'll
in the
show you which one. They got the nicest looking house.
Yeah, they do. They do.
They fixed it up nice.
Yeah.
Well, there it is. It's the one with the green shutters.
Yeah.
Beautiful house. Beautiful memories in there.
Yeah. Look at all the pretty plants.
All right.
Look at that. Isn't that something?
All right.
Wow.
We'll turn that around and let's say goodbye.
Okay.
You
You
wanna
have
do
to
it?
turn it. No. I'm the novice.
Do I turn it? Oh, there it goes.
There we are. It's a recording. 2, 3. Yep. It's recording. Sweet.
All right, that's the end of part 3, the end of the video, and hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for indulging me and going back down memory lane. Next, we're going to go to Wisconsin. Robin's going to take us down her memory lane. Actually, we went down one of Robin's memory lanes when we walked in Ocala to where Robin's parents bought a motel.
Yeah.
On Silver Springs Boulevard. And we did walk there, and she did have some of her memories that were on that video. So.
Yep.
All right, kids. Take care. Be good.
Don't forget to write.
Remember.
Writing's very important.
And the world
spins fine
on her own, baby.
Yeah, it does.